Hello, everybody. My name's Jim, and this is the My Favorite Things tag, originally created by Lauren Adele. I wasn't properly tagged by anyone as usual, but I really don't have anything else planned for this week, so I figured a tag would be nice to fill in the gaps here between today and when I do my wrap up for April. So let's just jump into the prompts. We have 15, so it's going to be a bit. Prompt number 1, who is your favorite musician or band? So I kind of covered this in the music tag, but gotta say it again, Poets of the Fall. I just love their music. I love their music videos, especially. I think Mark Soresto always makes me want to dress up. If you want to just see some really creative, artsy music videos that may or may not make sense to you, because sometimes they're just artistic, and that's totally cool. Definitely check them out. Their music is pretty deep. Their lyrics, cover some deeper topics, and it's just a cool band. I really enjoy them. What are your top 3 favorite films? Jurassic Park is number 1. Legally Blonde is number 2. I can watch that on repeat. And third, I have to say that I really enjoy Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. I can watch that on repeat too. What is your favorite scent? Lavender. It's everywhere in my house. I started using lavender essential oils when I was having trouble sleeping, and it has helped me sleep. And now that I have moved into my own place, my whole house smells like lavender. So I sleep well, needless to say. What is your favorite Disney film? Aladdin. So I haven't seen the live action movie. I'm just talking about the original, the animated movie. But I've heard the song Speechless, and it's one of my favorite songs from a movie. I think it's just really well done. Naomi Scott has a beautiful voice. What's your favorite season? Summer. I'm a summer child. I love going to the beach. When I was growing up, when I was little, my grandparents actually owned a motel at the beach, and we would stay there. My family and I. So I kind of lived at the beach for, a couple of months every year, and it was just a lot of fun. What's your favorite seasonal drink? So when I think of seasonal, I immediately think of winter, which would be hot chocolate. But if I'm thinking summer, which is my favorite season, it'd be easy to just say mudslides, wouldn't it? Because it'd be chocolate for winter and chocolate for summer too. But definitely a watermelon mojito. I kind of love the taste of watermelon in the summer. Do you have a favorite shirt or article of clothing? I do. I have a t-shirt that says "Be kind," and it repeats "Be kind" in rainbow letters. It's a black t-shirt, and you have "Be kind" repeating, and then at the bottom it says "To one another." Who is your favorite author? I don't know. Of course, I like Natasha Bowen. I read her duology. I believe those are the only 2 books that she has out right now, and that so far is the most consistent. Do you have a favorite spot for reading or writing? So right now, it's just my desk. I really want to have like a giant beanbag chair or something to go into one of my empty rooms in the house. I have one room that's literally just for the cats, and I would like to put a chair in there, so that it's a little bit more comfortable for me, but also they can kind of climb on top of me without being too much of a distraction. With the chair, it's just I'm seated too far upright that they can't get comfortable. So if the 2 of us can get comfortable, or the 3 of us, because I have 2 cats, but the girl never really gets on my lap. It's always the boy. But if the 2 of us could get comfortable in the beanbag chair and just relax while I read, and he's cool, then we're all gravy. But right now I'm just saving up money for furniture, period, because I don't really have much in this house. What's your favorite food or dessert? So I'm going to answer both food and dessert. If I could eat these without feeling bad about myself and feeling guilty, I would eat onion rings and Krispy Kreme donuts, specifically. Either the glazed ones or the blueberry cake donuts from Krispy Kreme. They are delicious. They are my favorites. I eat them with coffee if I ever get them, but I rarely get them because, again, they make me feel so guilty. But, oh man, they are so delicious. I want some now. Dang it. What's your favorite time of day? Nighttime before I get too sleepy. So between about, I don't know, 9 p.m. and 1 a.m., that's kind of a nice time, especially a little closer towards 1 a.m. because that's when everything gets really quiet. What's your favorite color? Red. It just makes me happy. I don't know. Who are your top 3 favorite YouTubers? So I'm going to keep this limited to Booktubers because I've mentioned it before. I am a gamer, so I have a gaming YouTube channel as well, and those people came first. And so I would be inclined to mention them and talk about them, but I need to give Booktubers credit on this channel. So I'm going to have 3 categories. I'm going to mention the person who got me into Booktube in the first place. That's Murphy Napier. The second is Reading This Life because her community has welcomed me in and it's so warm and cozy, and I just enjoy talking to everybody in her Discord channel. And then third is the one who I probably comment on her videos all the time, and I've shouted her out quite a lot in these videos, but it's definitely Chattie. she definitely has one of my favorite Booktube channels on YouTube as well. I always watch her videos and I try to comment as much as I can. But yeah, those are the 3 that I would say are my favorites. What's your favorite musical or play? This is like asking a cat, what's the best time to ask for attention? Grease, Phantom of the Opera, Legally Blonde, Wicked, Hamilton. What's your favorite place you've visited? We went here for a conference one year, but Seattle, Washington. It was really nice. I would like to go there again without work obligations, but it was a free flight and it was a free room, and the room was pretty nice. And so was the view, and my coworker and I were able to go to the Space Needle and walk up to the top, and that was really cool. It was freezing cold. I did not have a jacket. But yeah, we went there. We went to the fish market. We saw the harbor, and we saw the water, and it was really beautiful. We ate great food. The French fries pretty much in every restaurant is amazing because they use potatoes that are grown locally, so it's really fresh. It just feels very organic. I really enjoyed Seattle, and the weather was nice. It was like September, and I think they always say that it rains there, but it never rained once, and the weather was like in the 70s, so it was perfect. All right, so now that we're at the end, who am I going to tag? So I don't know if these 3 people have done it or not, but I'm going to tag them anyway. Of course, I'm going to tag Chattie. I mentioned her as one of my favorite YouTube channels. I think MJ's already done this, and I know that Murphy won't watch this, so there's no point in really tagging them. The next tag, I'm going to tag Middle of the Book March. That's another channel that I really enjoy, so I'm kind of throwing in like special mentions here. So Kim, if you want to do this, I don't know if you've done this before or not, but definitely check it out if you want to. And then for my last tag, I'm going to reach out and tag Shelby in the book club. She doesn't know me. I don't know her, but I've mentioned her before in a past video, and I do kind of want to, as a special mention, I do want to, mention another channel that I like, and I like hers, so I'm just going to kind of tag her in the process. If she wants to do this, she could do it. But otherwise, I've been Jim. You've been great. Happy tagging and happy reading.